morning, good morning. So I was doing one of these a minute ago and I thought, you know, I want to show everybody how to do this. There's, you know, 99% of the time I spend trying to get stuff not to rust around here. But these horses, I put a rust on them, and I do it chemically. And I just thought I'd bring you through. You can watch me do it. I don't know why you would have a need to rust something, but you may have one also. Please don't use it for bad. It might be a dirty joke to somebody. Rust up all their stuff, but and it's got to be bare metal too. But anyway, so here we go. The first thing, all the horses that I've done up to now, the horse heads have been bay horses, kind of a black mane, some black tips around. So, but I'm going to try and do, one of these is going to be a Palomino, basically have the golden mane, yellow, whatever. And I used to have to ride a little horse that was a Palomino, and in the summertime she got really dark. It was real pretty. So I'm going to attempt that on this one over here. But I'm going to go on and I'm going to lay the black tips first, because when we put the rust on there, it's not going to rust over what we painted. It's only going to rust what's bare metal. And so anyway, here we go. So obviously when you get these, no two are the same, because I just kind of freehand this part of it. I'm still, even though this was a yellow horse, I'm going to darken the tip of the nose up just a little bit. They usually have that dark pigment in their skin around their muzzle, so that's probably good with that. Lay on some of this yellow up around the mane area and that hair. Logan was using this yesterday, so there we go. I'm already not sure about this now, but we'll see. So I call this my bottle of rust. I don't even know if you can see, there's very little in the bottom of it anymore. But all it is vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, and salt. And I'm sure there is some good measurements. I put about half and half vinegar and peroxide, pour some salt in it, just table salt, shake it up. You got rust in a bottle, man. One thing that I have found over time, I like to have it a really fine spray, because when it first goes on, it almost rusts around the tiny droplets, and heat helps. You'll see me warm it up with a heat gun. And anyway, I got a phone call, so that's edited out. If I remember right, I was talking about the real fine droplets and the heat gun. Real fine droplets, the heat gun seems to make it go faster. If the sun was a little further in the sky, I'd put it out in the sun, and that'd take care of it. You can just leave it overnight, but if you want to rush it a little bit. So anyway, I got this adjusted down. It's going to put out a fine mist, and just coat it on there. Obviously, kind of like paint overspray, you don't want any metal down underneath it that you don't want to rust either. So I put an extra coat on here. I call it a coat, I guess I just rusted one more time. But, so I got that done. I did get, my squirt bottle was running low. So there's a little bit of spotting in here where the bigger drips were. That's another reason to kind of try and keep it down to the fine, real fine mist. It comes out better. But I really like the rust because it's really natural compared to the paint. So we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna try and smooth out some of those spots up just a little bit on there. Nobody wants a horse with warts. And the nice thing about the rust, if I don't like what it looks like when before I lay the clear on, I'll just take it and I'll grind another pattern on it, you know. But I think that looks pretty good. I think I like this horse for the Palomino. Looks really good, and just kind of even all that up, almost like doing makeup. Well, I don't know. Anyway. Tack rag there, going to get rid of some of this loose stuff that I just caused. Clean up the paint on the tips so it looks nice. We'll come back with a matte finish on it. Anyway, it's a pretty simple process of making the rust. I'm gonna let them dry just a little bit. I'll get you a close up. If you're more interested in the texturing I do with the grinder and stuff, I followed that more closely in a trophy video. I'll put the thing up here, and maybe it's over here. I don't know where somewhere. There's gonna be a thing up there. It should drop down if you guys are on YouTube. So here's our Palomino with the yellow mane, rusted up, and pretty cool. Turned out I was a little worried right there at first, but I think it come out pretty good. And the bay horse with the dark mane and dark tips on it. So Pretty cool. Anyway, more of a lesson on rust than anything. I don't know if it was a good lesson or not, but if you ever want to rust something, there you go. Please hit the subscribe button. We might do something funny, we might do something stupid, or you actually might learn something. Subscribe. Thanks for watching.